Today we discuss on a topic partnership. Now we see the examples here. ABC invest capital in the ratio 3:4:8. At the end of the business term, they receive the profit in the ratio 2:3:5. What is the ratio of their invested time? Now here capital, ratio of capital here. Then ratio of profit, here ratio of time, here ratio of capital, here ratio of time. Is equal to x as to y as to z. Then the ratio of profit is given that 2:3:5. 2:3:5. Now here S capital is 3 and S time is x. Then we find from these two ratio of profit. ABC is equal to 3x 4y 8z. 3x 4y 8z. Then the ratio of profit is, this is ratio of profit, and also ratio of profit is given. Two, 3, 5. Now we write 3x upon 4y is equal to, then 3x upon 4y two as to 3. Now here x upon y is equal to 8 as to 9. Here 4y upon 8z is equal to 3 upon 5. We write y upon z is equal to 4y upon 8z is equal to 3 as to 5. Here 3 as to 5. 3 as to 5. Here ratio of profit, here we write 3x 4y 8z, that is 2 as to 3 as to 5. 2 as to 3 as to 5. Now we find the value of x as to y as to z. Here we find value of x as to y as to z. Now here we write 3x upon 4y is equal to 2 upon 3. Then x upon y is equal to 8 as to 9. Then 4y upon here 8y has to 8z, 4y has to 8z, 4y upon 8z is equal to 3 has to 5. Now here y has to z is equal to 3 has 6 has to, here 2 is multiplied, 6 has to 5. Now here we find x has to y has to z, x 8, 9, 6, 5. Here x has to y is 8 has to 9, y has to z is 6 has to 5. And 9 continues, 6 continue. Here 3 3 is 3 3 is 3 2 is. Now here then ratio of time is 16 as to 18 as to 15. 16 as to 18 as to 15. This is your answer. Then the ratio of the time investment time is 16 as to 18 as to 50. Now next. Invested a capital of 45,000 in beginning of the business, and after some time B joined that business by investing 30,000. If at the end of 1 year they get profit in the ratio 2:1, then find after how much time B joined the business. After how much time B joined the business. Now here A's capital is 45,000, B's capital is 30,000. Now here A invest after 1 year, A invest for 12 months and B invest for X month. Now here we write now here remain 6 3 is 18 as to 1. Now here the profit ratio of A has to B is X 18 as to X. Profit ratio of A has to B is 18 as to X. Then profit ratio is given. Profit ratio of these two is 2 as to 1. We find the value of X. Then 18 divided by 2 is equal to X. Then X is equal to 9. Here B investment capital for 9 months. B investment capital for 9 months. Then after 12 minus 3. After 3 months, B joined him. Okay, after 3 months, B joined to A. After 3 months. Now next. A started a business with 45,000. B joined after with 30,000. If the profit at the end of the year was divided in the ratio 3:1 respectively, then how B would have joined A for a business after how many months? Here A and B, capital of A is 45,000 and capital of B is 30,000. Now here after at the end of year B join after some time. Here after 1 year, that is A investment for 12 months and B investment time is X month. Here time is not given. we find the time of P. Now here ratio of profit, here ratio of profit. Ratio of profit of A S to B is 18:1, and here profit is given that 3:1. Then profit ratio of profit of A and B is 18:1 is equal to 18:x. Sorry, 18:x is equal to 3:1. Then 18 divided by 3 is equal to x. Then value of x is equal to 6. Then after 6 months we join to A. After 6 months we join to A. Now next. XY invested capital in the business in the ratio 5:6. At the end of 8 months, X withdraw his capital. After 8 months, X withdraw his capital. If they receive profit in the ratio 5:9, then find how long Y's investment was used. Here X and Y. Capital ratio of X is 5:6. At the end of 8 months, X withdraw his capital. Then X investment is 8 months. If they receive profit in the ratio 5:9, then find how long Y's investment was used. Then Y investment for X month. Then ratio of profit, here from this ratio of profit is equal to 4:3, that is 20:3x. 20:3x. Then ratio of profit is given that 5:9, then 20 upon 3x is equal to 5/9. Here we get value of x, then 20 divided by 3 into 5 divided by 5, and we get arrangement x here come and this value come here. Then remain 2 into 9, that is x is equal to 18. Here 5:6. At the end of 8 months, X withdraw his capital. At the end of 8 months, here X invested for 8 months. Then 2 3 is 2 4, 23x is 5:9. Then 9 come here, 5 has come here. Divide. Now here we find how long Y's investment was used. Here 18 months, none of this. 18 months. Now next. $4,000 for 1 year. Invested 4,000 for 1 year. P invested 4,000 for 1 year. Q joined him with an investment of 6,000 after few months. If the end of the year 1 year, the ratio of profit of P and Q is 4:3. Then Q join after how many months? Here P and Q. P investment 4,000, Q investment 6,000 after 12 months. And Q investment for X month. Now here we find the ratio of profit. Ratio of profit is eight as to X. Ratio of profit of P as to Q is 8x to X. 8 as to X. Then ratio of profit of P as to Q is given 4 as to 3. Now here we write 8 upon 4 into 3 is equal to X. Then after 6 months, here investment for 6. Then A come after 12 minus 6 months. Then Q join to A after 6 months here. Q join to A after 6 months.